Hi and welcome back to One of a Kind with me, your host, Coral Turner. Before I start, I'd like to thank you all for your support in the previous episode. Even despite all my kerfuffles, I got a lot of thumbs up, so I got a lot of Twitters and tweets and everything that's been going on in the whole realm of social media. Now, you guys are in for a real treat today because I've got a colour therapist on board and she's going to talk to us about the power of colour, especially the power of colour in your wardrobe. So I'm going to introduce you to Eudes Labadie. Hi, Eudes.
Hi, Coral.
Okay, so what I want to talk to you about is the fact that Eudes, who is a former fashion designer as well as a colour therapist and colour guru, is going to take us through about the power of colour and what it means. So I'm going to hand you over to Eudes. So Eudes, what does colour mean to us as individuals?
Coral, colour is very, very powerful. We live in a world of colour, and we eat the colours. We eat various different colours in fruits and vegetables. Mm-hmm. The body is 80% water. Mm-hmm. The body absorbs colours, so the body absorbs the colours that we wear.
Right.
And colour really is essential for our well-being. We need the colours in order to sustain our energy centres. Our energy centres actually resonate to colours and they give us the energy that we need at different levels.
Okay, so you're saying that they give us the energy that we need at different levels, and how does that... So, for example, I'm wearing, well, not today, I'm not wearing bright red, but somebody that is wearing a very vibrant colour, what could they, maybe orange, what could they expect by wearing that colour in terms of their, maybe their mood? What could they expect to be?
I love orange. Orange is one of my favourite colours. Okay. It's so vibrant.
Right.
And orange is about creativity. It's about joy. Mm-hmm. It's like, for me, orange is about celebrating life, expanding your creative wisdom. Okay. Yeah, and also, you know, it's like it helps when you're depressed because the colour actually works to lift you up.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so it's quite a powerful colour to have, actually. It makes you feel happy.
Oh, right, okay.
I find that whenever I wear orange, I always feel happy.
Yeah, I do notice that in terms of its vibrancy, it does create this thing about a glow. So you made the transition from fashion designer to colour therapist to who I describe as colour guru. And I've had the experience of working with you and the power of colour. Yeah. What made you decide to do that transition from fashion to therapy?
To colour. I love colour. Going into fashion, I actually initially wanted to be a textile designer because I loved creating print and I loved using colour. And coming out of fashion, I wanted to do something that was more sort of holistic.
Right.
I got into a holistic mould and I was like, what can I do that's holistic? Yeah. And also using a medium that I loved. And I started meditating and I got into colour energy and I was like, wow, I can actually use colour going forward to actually also to help me as a person to grow. Okay. To understand how colour affects me. Right. And along the journey, it's been about understanding how colour affects different people emotionally. Mostly emotionally, people are very affected by colour.
Is that why you chose the name of your company, Essence of Me?
Yeah.
Because of how it affects people emotionally?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, and also it's about... And I started meditating and I got into colour energy and I was like, wow, I can actually use colour going forward to actually also to help me as a person to grow. Okay. To understand how colour affects me. Right. And along the journey, it's been about understanding how colour affects different people emotionally. Mostly emotionally, people are very affected by colour.
Is that why you chose the name of your company, Essence of Me?
Yeah.
Because of how it affects people emotionally?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, and also it's about one of my missions primarily is about getting people to tap into their true essence.
Okay, right, okay, I get that.
Yeah, they're in a glow, they're in a shine.
Yes.
because, you know, when you actually spring clean internally,
Right.
you start shining and
Right.
radiating externally.
Yes.
So you're actually a happier individual.
Right, right.
And your clothes, you express that in your clothes. So a lot of people tend to wear clothing that they hide in, like
Right.
a lot of dark colours.
Right.
Especially black. Black's a really mysterious, dark colour that you hide in. You hide behind
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
You hide your emotions in black.
Right, okay. So
Yeah.
if you're hiding your emotions, does that mean that you're not expressing your true individuality?
That's right.
Right.
You're not expressing who you really are.
Right, okay.
Because you're afraid to express. A lot of the time, it's to do with our fear and our insecurities, because we have blocks.
Right.
And, you know, fear block, insecurity block. So rather than actually look at that and work with it, we tend to bury, like we bury things, we bury emotions, we bury feelings that we don't really want to deal with. So, you know, rather than hoover it up and clean it away, we stick it under the carpet. And
Yeah.
we all do that emotionally.
Yeah.
So, colour, when you actually work with vibrant colours, when you feel happy inside, you know, the world looks brighter, doesn't it?
Definitely, definitely. And you've always had, from the time I've known you, in terms of from your fashion designing career, you've always had your own unique individual style, from the terms of from colours to the quirkiness of things that you wear. How important is it to have your own individual style and coupled with colour added on top to that?
For me, very important, because it's about expressing your individuality, which is what you're all about.
Yes, very much so.
And the fact you're coming from it from a craft point of view
Yes.
makes it more unique.
Yes.
So it's like I can say, I really love, I suppose I'm a little bit eclectic.
Right.
In the way I often put things together, because I
Right.
put things together that aren't necessarily going with the norm.
Okay.
So
right,
I always like
right.
to, with fashion, I guess, not like really wacky. I don't have to express myself as an exhibitionist.
Yeah, yeah.
But from a style point of view,
Yes.
it's about putting things together that I feel I resonate with.
Yes.
So, you know, it's like your individuality is about what you resonate with.
Yes, yes.
It's about putting something together that's going to really make you feel good.
Yeah.
And it's going to bring out a characteristic in you that's going to enable you to shine. It's like, you know, your dress. I can see you look really, really comfortable wearing that dress.
I am. Very.
Yeah, and you've matched it with that beautiful
I have.
turquoise choker.
Make sure everything
Yeah, and
blends.
it's like, yeah, look at me, you know, I'm feeling good inside, so I'm expressing how I'm feeling, and that piece of jewellery is really, really making me feel good, and you're resonating also to that beautiful turquoise that's around your neck, that it's in your dress.
Okay, I get it.
So yeah, so you've cultivated that look, which is how you want to be right now. This is saying, this is how I'm feeling right now. So yeah, so you've cultivated that look, which is how you want to be right now. This is saying, this is how I'm feeling right now.
Right, okay.
This is how I'm feeling right now, and that's what your clothes are going to say when people actually pick out a Coral Turner garment.
Yeah.
You know, they're coming to you and they're saying, well, Coral, this is how I'm feeling right now.
Yeah.
You know, what have you got that can enhance that?
So in terms of the work that you do as a therapist then,
Yeah.
and working with people with colour, what would you be, so a person as a newbie, they're coming to you and they may be a little bit afraid of colour. How
Yeah.
would you then instill confidence in them and to allow their radiance to shine through the power of colour, through
Yeah.
what you do?
Yeah, so basically I work with the energy of colour.
Right.
So I work with the vibrational frequency of the person.
Right,
See,
okay,
so,
okay. Let's
yeah.
take it to a different level.
Different level,
Yeah,
more
yeah.
spiritual. But quantum physics also.
Right.
I work with vibrational frequencies, and each colour has its own unique vibrational frequency.
Right.
So you've got your
okay.
lowest, which is like the red, lowest frequency, and you've got your highest frequency, which is the violet.
Okay.
So each colour. So when a person comes to me, I do an energy check, And from that energy tech, I can find out exactly what colour they actually need to put them back into balance.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
That's really lovely.
As you've experienced.
Yeah, definitely.
You've had your treatment.
Yeah, I did. I did notice a huge difference having had treatment with you.
Yeah, so it's about finding out the colour that actually you need to put you back in balance.
So this is completely different to where somebody would go and have their colour charts done and see that this colour matches their hair, their skin, etc., etc. This is on a completely different level altogether, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not cosmetic.
Right,
It's not cosmetic. It's about working with the internal aspect of you. And it's about helping you to journey inside.
Okay.
So you need to really want to work with you.
Oh, I get that. So it's all about you in terms of, so if you turn around the essence of me, it's all about the essence of you. Yeah, and then the power that, so you're actually helping me to get back onto that vibrational level of colour where I'm radiating at such a level as whereby I'm living up to my full potential.
Yeah,
and using colour to do that.
Yeah, and re-empowering you.
That is fantastic.
It's about re-empowerment, really.
Oh, that's fine. Well, I'm going to set you with a little fashion challenge in terms of colour and what that would mean to the individual. So I'm just going to go and pick something from the rail and then we're going to have a chat about it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So we're going to talk about the power of the colour red. So Eudes is going to help me with this. So Eudes, what would the colour red say to a woman that is wearing this particular dress?
So, coral, the colour red is a very, very powerful colour. So, it's also connected to passion.
Okay, right.
Yeah, and survival, because, you know, red, blood red, you know, it's about our survival instincts.
Yes.
It's about wealth.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Right.
It's connected to wealth because the Chinese use red for luck as well.
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah, they use red for luck. So really wearing red is about saying, look at me, you know, it's about your dynamic personality.
Right.
You know, it's like, I am a very dynamic person and I really want you to look at me now. Or it's like saying, I really want you to pay attention to me. So, you know, look at what I'm wearing. And you're vibrating this, you know, this powerful colour. You're exuding it because it's coming out in your field.
Right,
and,
right,
you know,
right.
That's what's creating the attraction, you see.
I understand that. And also as well, with this particular style of dress, which is called Rosetta, and she is one of a kind from the ready-to-wear range. Yeah. The fact that she also has flowers, roses in there as well, Rosetta. And everybody assumes that a rose is red. Well, not everybody assumes, but, you know, there is that connotation, red roses, love, passion, etc. So this is all being imbued in a garment as well, and then you put that on your back, and then that has its own transformation power as well, doesn't it?
Absolutely, sensuality.
Right.
So you're selling sensuality as well when you're wearing red.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Sensuality as well as everything else that goes with that. Yeah. Okay, fine, I get that.
Sensuality and power.
Oh, right, okay. So, Eudes, how do people get in touch with you if they want to know more about colour therapy?
They can get in touch with me by going on my website, which is www.theessenceofme.com.
Okay.
And info@theessenceofme.com.
Okay. And you also on the social media channels as well? Twitter,
absolutely.
Instagram, etc.?
Absolutely. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and LinkedIn.
Okay, lovely. So people getting in touch with you, would they get in touch for a consultation and then you can help transform their wardrobes as well as their vibrancy and their energy? Is that what it's about?
Absolutely.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
then. All right, so then you've heard it all here firsthand. This is Rosetta. This is my lovely friend Eudes. And today we've talked about the power of colour and the power of colour in your wardrobe. I'd like to thank you all for taking your time to be here with us. The next show will be about quality over quantity. But until then, take great care of yourself. And you can get in touch with me, info@coralturner.com. You can have a look at the website, coralturner.com. And you can also get in touch with me on one of the contact forms on the website. So look after yourself, speak to you soon, and all the best.